What's going on? Oh, it's the aftermath. Joyce versus Joseph Parker. Finally, it's official. Thanks for stopping in once again. So the date is September the 24th, okay? It's September the 24th. We all know that, Joyce just finished beating Christian Hammer, convincing stoppage, as we expected him to. And finally, we have a decent fight here for Joyce. Joyce doesn't really have time to waste here. He started his career quite late, so I think Joseph Parker is the perfect fight for him, in terms of the rankings, in terms of his next fight. Obviously, Joshua and Usyk's tied up at the moment. So Joyce has to stay busy. Joyce has to stay busy. And we know that Joseph Parker, convincingly beat Chisora as well. He put on a great show. He showed a different side of him. He showed a side where he's coming forward, the Kong style. And Lee, I believe, showed him the way of moving forward and being successful. Usually we see Joseph Parker fighting on the back foot. We see this, and this needs to change, and I'm glad that he did get rid of Kevin Barry, because I believe, he needs to come forward, especially against these tall guys. This is the giant heavyweight era, as I always say. We're talking about guys that are the same size as LeBron James. That's the easiest way for me to put it. These guys are 6'7", 6'8". I believe Joyce is 6'6", or something like that. Fury's 6'9". I'll just put it to you that way. So you're dealing with guys 6'6" and up. So Parker can't really box on the back foot. When you see guys like Usyk, he's able to jump in and out of the pocket, and because he's southpaw, he's able to get away with boxing guys that are right-handed fighters. He's able to do that because he's coming in there with a different style, different stance. With Parker, he's a right-handed fighter, so it's going to be challenging for him against Joyce. But we're going to see what happens anyway. I think that Joyce, in terms of his skill set, I think that he does have a better jab than Parker, and he has better strength. His timing is really good, so Parker's going to have to crash the pocket. He's going to have to hit Joyce with something unexpected. He's going to have to definitely use his speed advantage. He's obviously got the speed advantage, but he can't afford Joyce to have any space. I'm not saying to lean and hold him, but I'm just saying to try to get, close. Try to get as close as you can, so that you're able to, hurt Joyce and try to get under his chin. Try to get under his chin. When I say under his chin, he needs to keep his head down, hit him to the body so that he can't see the punches coming. This is very crucial for Parker. You can't afford to give Joyce that space that he needs. That space that he needs to time him with the jab. Once he times him, then it's going to be hard for him to get inside the pocket. So he's going to have to crash the pocket. He's going to have to be unpredictable. He's going to have to, I believe, possibly jump in and out of the pocket as well, or just pressure him, non-stop pressure him. But, you can't be predictable, is what I'm trying to say, because Joyce can read predictability. He done that against Dubois. He done that against Dubois easily, and Dubois was the guy that was expected to win by many, excluding myself. I was picking Joyce to win. So it's going to be a case of, can these smaller guys beat the big heavyweights? Like I said, Usyk, he can get away with boxing them, jumping in and out of the pocket, because he has a southpaw stance and he's got good head movement. He's got a great skill set. Parker doesn't have what Usyk has, in terms of being unpredictable until recently. Now he's starting to come forward. But can he come forward against a taller fighter? Can he come forward against a powerhouse like Joyce? Is yet to be seen, yet to be seen. But this is the perfect fight for Parker as well. If he's going to have another shot at the title, like I said, he's dealing with tall guys. Tyson Fury being 6'9", he's going to have to practice coming forward, and this is by far means, a practice for him. This is a serious fight. This is a huge threat. No one really knows how strong Joyce is. That's another point. Joyce is a guy that, he's slow, but he's slow for a reason, because most of his shots are power shots. The jab. Shut down Dubois with a simple jab, where Dubois had to take a knee and give up. I could say, give up because of the punishment he was taking. He couldn't see. And that's how, powerful Joyce is. That's how strong he is. So this is a great fight. I think that Joyce, like I said, no one really knows how strong he is. I think that he's going to trouble Parker with the jab. I think he's going to trouble Parker by breaking him down. But that's just if, Parker's able to hurt him early. He's going to have to hurt him early. Somehow, crash the pocket. Don't allow Joyce to get his rhythm, because once he gets his rhythm, it's pretty much game over. You can't really shut him down once he gets his rhythm. He just keeps coming at you, keeps breaking you down, keeps hurting you, and eventually, they will stop the fight. Now, I do have to point out both of them have an iron chin. Both of them have a good chin, I should say. I would say Parker's got a granite chin and Joyce has an iron chin, just because I haven't seen Joyce hit the canvas yet, So, I mean, it's going to be a good fight. I think it will be a stoppage, a late stoppage. I'm picking Joyce to win by stoppage. But, based on Parker, of what I've seen from him, I haven't seen him fight coming forward against the taller guys like he has against Chisora. So just based on what I've seen recently, I've got to pick Joyce for the win. But it's a great fight. I'm looking forward to it for sure. Leave your comments on it, leave your take on it. It is the aftermath. The fight's finally on. Joe Joyce versus Joe Parker, September the 24th. Make sure you jot it in your calendar. It should be a classic. Definitely looking forward to it, and I believe winners should be able to get a title shot. I think that the WBO mandatory position will be on the line here. I don't think it'll be WBC related. I think that Wilder will stay on top in that ranking. Obviously, second and third is Joyce and Parker. So I mean, obviously that will move. But winner will definitely get either a title shot or, a shot at Wilder, in my opinion. And either way you look at it, those are massive fights for them, that's massive fights for them. But it is the aftermath. Leave your take on it, man. Thanks for tuning in once again. Obviously, hit the red button if you're new, man. Thanks for stopping in. And I'll catch you all soon, man. Peace. God bless. Have a good one.